every heavy metal band, every heavy metal musician in the West has to make a song about drugs. And the joke is,
they all
drugs is a very serious topic. That's not the joke. The joke is, you don't know whether they are promoting it or they are against it. This is another classic case of it, with the taste me coming in so strong in the chorus or the hook. Yeah, so remind me of Alice Cooper's Poison. You're poison. And I remember when I heard that, it felt like he was talking about his girlfriend or something like that. You can watch that reaction. I still remember. Yeah, it's confusing.
Metallica was crystal clear though.
Crystal clear. Yeah.
You like that? You like that?
Crystal meth, crystal clear.
You think only you know how to write it.
What is rhyming in crystal clear? And Metallica.
I'm just trying.
Knowing these rock stars, I think the song could reference both drugs and also a woman who deserved due to what a guy he was. All these rock stars, they like to sing all strong and masculine songs, Anger 18 and all this whatnot they have.
I thought Anger 18 was UFO, the unidentified
fortified observatory. But you see, if you're singing songs like that, you deserve a woman who's tougher than you, at least. What does he want? A soft woman who's not poisonous. It's a good thing. Maybe it could be a drug, maybe it's a woman who ruined his life. But if you are,
he's actually saying the drug is like a woman who ruined his life.
Maybe it is a
Oh
woman.
my
First
God.
charmed him and he was so happy to have her. She gave him warmth, and then she literally destroyed him. So he's actually putting down all women out there.
Well, I'm saying,
It's comparing
but
women to
let's
heroin.
just imagine. I don't
And
need
like
to
many people do. I don't know why you even bother getting married or having a girlfriend if that's what you think about women. It's no wonder till today America has not had a female president.
Well, they cannot.
So am I the only one who liked the bass guitar riffs in the beginning?
Yeah, you may be.
Yeah.
I think
Of us three, you may be.
I don't need.
I enjoyed it. I enjoy the music of Megadeth. But yeah, it's not that any other band out there can't do it better.
Yeah.
They have done it better. He named two great bands. You really can't compare them to Megadeth because they are way ahead in so many ways, specifically lyrics, as we can tell. But in System of a Down, musically, they are way ahead of Megadeth.
They are different, I like them.
Yeah, Linkin Park way ahead of Megadeth. And the success shows when heavy metal and rock music was dying, they actually
They
became
resurrected.
popular.
Yeah.
They actually made it popular once again.
Nice. I like that.
Did Iron Maiden make a song about drugs?
May have made it.
We may have, but we haven't heard it.
We
I
have
guess.
done less of Iron Maiden.
We've done quite a bit of Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden hasn't much to do.
Wow,
They may have a lot of albums with very few hits in their whole life.
Yeah.
So-
I only remember Run to the Hills.
Yeah, that's something that's memorable.
Yeah, I always will remember that. Run to the Hills.
Yeah.
It's the classic. Poison was a cure. For him, yeah. That's what he meant, that it felt good, but then it destroyed him. Yeah, it's pretty weird the way they are going about it. I like that. The intro, it was oddly satisfying, and you could see it from my reaction.
I don't know, this album title, Rust in Peace, what has it got to do with all these things? Anger 18, Take No Prisoners, Poison was a cure, yada yada yada.
It's all vitiating elements of life.
I don't know. That definitely makes me think Megadeth
I think
weren't that intelligent.
I think the right side of your brain, because of age, is dying.
Definitely they were great, highly skilled, and if they're still around, they are highly skilled musicians. But, these kind of songs are not, you're putting women down and, in an anti-drug song, so to speak. What are you doing really? You're role models to lots and lots of men, and you're putting down women, comparing women to heroin and women to destroying your life, men's lives.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm serious about
And yet
it.
you married
This song fooled me, I thought it was about a woman who ruined his life. People like to sing songs of drugs and compare it to a woman. They don't deserve a woman who's worse than drugs. They don't deserve a woman who mess up their life and leave them in worse than they start off.
Okay, during this reaction, I feel like my brain may have degraded, or you people have
Let's
got
move on
too
to the
much
next
lost.
one.
Let's move on to the next one.
Look
Because I
at
don't
you.
see what you guys
They
are
deserve a
doing.
poisonous woman now.
Oh my god.
Okay, Lucretia. Is it like Lucifer?
Well, fine.
Insane.
King Diamond. Very relatable.
Heavy.
Since I like reading ghost stories. I've written a few ghost stories in the past. So this is definitely something that I liked in this whole album. This is my favorite song so far. Lucretia. Yeah, nice little King Diamond vibe coming off in the vocals also. With the dual voices here and there. So yeah, Lucretia is definitely up my alley. I liked it. Great music, phenomenal guitar work by Dave Mustaine and Marty Friedman and whoever else is in on the guitars in this band. So yeah, this was a really good song, my favorite on the album. Lucretia, whatever.
Right. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. You asked in the last song reaction.
Reminds me of that show also, where there are people lurking in people's attics and closets and all, and living there for a long time.
Froggers.
No, Froggers, yes. Reminds me of that show. It's a good show, Froggers.
Yeah, this felt like that. It reminded me of that movie we were watching. This guy who was alone. He had just moved out of his parents' house, and then he used to always imagine that there is somebody. He thought that he was hallucinating, but then there was a real person living with him. You remember that?
Yeah.
And the whole ordeal of him dealing with the whole thing, and people not believing him that there is somebody harassing him.
Frogger.
Yeah, so Frogger is a real concept. I mean, I get worried. I never leave my main door open if I'm about to exit when I'm alone, because you never know who enters, and then after that you will not find them until you really find them, kind of a thing. So yeah, Froggers are a real thing, and that should. Although we live in an awesome apartment, but those who don't live in like organized apartments, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have so many sections in the house, we don't go that often, who knows who's behind you. It's sad. This definitely reasons. I like the whole sound of it matched the Megadeth sound. The whole theme matching the sound of Megadeth. It felt
this
like
had a mega feeling
yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
It
It was kind of a defining song. Yeah.
Jerky metal.
And it also is like Rust in Peace. This is a defining song for the title as well of the
Yeah, I'm surprised I never heard this before.
Why would I say that?
I'm surprised it's not a big hit either. We would have definitely heard it before.
Yeah,
Right?
Lucretia, no.
Somebody would have requested. I'm surprised. It's my favorite song on this album so far.
Awesome. So I'm saying you asked why Rust in Peace. See, those who are at unrest after death is for those. This album is for those. And now there is a common thread.
But we're talking about a body like a metal, right? So it's rust.
No, it's not about being metal. It's about not being at peace after death.
Okay.
So you're rusting in peace. You're not resting in peace. So all of the songs.
So why not just say rest in peace?
No, you're not resting. Unrest in peace. Then it is.
No, why not just say rest in peace instead of rust in peace?
Rest in pieces.
I'm saying it's not rest.
Rest in pieces. Yeah, why not rest in pieces?
But it is not rest. It's they are not happy after death. They are still doing all this.
The fact that whoever is buried after they die, they can never rest in peace.
They are resting in peace.
With all those worms and things eating them for literally weeks and months after they are buried, you can never rest in peace, can you?
No, you're not. That's why we should incriminate in peace.
Yeah.
Incriminate it, that is right.
Yeah, let's move. Let's see what Max has to say about this song.
He has a lot to say.
I don't know, maybe these hauntings will not occur, maybe we cremate them.
Yeah, that doesn't
No
happen. That's why we
need
cremate.
to rust or rest in peace.
No
Just,
rusting.
cremate it, give the final ending
Let
to
go.
the body, just
Let go.
finish it.
That's what it
Okay,
is.
let's listen to the next song then. Tornado of Souls.
See, there is more after death. All that is after
souls
death.
now, and how much more?
This one I've been the call, the one that ends it all. Even if I wanted to cry, from the tears, just have abuse. But now I'm safe in the eye of a tornado. I can't replace the last let 1,000 days go. No more living trapped inside. When I way I'll surely die in the eye of the tornado. Blow me away. Who's to say what's for me to say? Who's to say what's for me to be? Who's to say what's for me to do? 'Cause there ain't nothing that'll be for me. The land of opportunity, the golden task for me. My future looks so bright, I think I've seen the light. Can't say what's on my mind. Can't do what I really feel. In this bed I made for me, that's where I sleep. I really feel. I warn you of the fate, proving true too late. Your tongue twist perverse, conjuring out what this curse. Right now I feel your brain, I spin you round again. My poison fills your head, like I tuck you in the bed. You feel my fingertips, you won't forget my lips. You feel my cold breath, it's a kiss of death.
Oh,
Wow.
Phenomenal
This is the
music.
best song of the album.
The best music on the album, I'll say.
And lyrically. Now, I'm not going to take anybody's
For me, it's
criticism.
mediocre.
No,
Lyrics,
nobody's
mediocre.
criticism.
Phenomenal music. Some of the best music you'll hear on this album or in heavy
Awesome.
metal. Megadeth has
Super.
really presented to us today. The best heavy metal you will ever hear.
I know.
But mediocre lyrics is their downfall.
No! Please!
What's great about this lyrics?
I mean, everything about the
these
lyrics
lyrics.
and the way it was. I mean, this is a perfect song on this album. Only the title, I would keep it Eye of the Tornado. I wouldn't call it Tornado of Souls, although that makes sense. Tornado of Souls. But I love the way this is, the paradoxical song of the album, where it is about deep emotions of the lyric writer and the vocalist, which is played so superbly well by a guitarist and the whole band for that matter, and it sung it so well, but in a metallic way. So it is one of the best metal breakup songs that I've heard. Right? I would love to say that. I love those lines, the way he described everything about the phone call. He made the phone call, and it wasn't about, he mentioned so many things. It wasn't about money, it wasn't about this or that, but it was about, the final goodbye that he had to say. And the whole description of it was wonderful. I related to it. I don't know about you two. You two have gotten too logical for any fantasy or dreams.
What are your thoughts, Max, on this song? Great music, right?
Yes,
Phenomenal music.
Awesome.
This is probably one of the best guitar solos in history
Wow.
by Marty Friedman. It's a
One of
very
the
good.
How
best.
much history have you known?
Not much, but I only.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't listen to much music, but when I only listen to the best music available.
And this is
But
great.
compared to the best music
How do you
available,
know
it's
it's
one
the
of the
best music available?
I don't know. I can.
System of a Down is the best music available, and Max listens to
I
it
don't know.
all the
I just
time.
listen
And
to
Eminem.
whatever I think is on the top charts or whatever seems to be big on, let's say,
Taylor Swift.
No, he's not a
I don't listen to pop really. I just look at whatever's big. Like, let's say, I just look at whoever's the biggest for the genre. So like in rock, I look at who's the top. So say System of a Down. Like in pop, at the top of the charts.
Okay, now this song, since you liked it.
Well, this song is really good, and as usual, the lyrics I'm not going to say anything about. I don't even know what they were
What are
singing.
breakup lyrics?
Breakup lyrics? I didn't know it's breakup lyrics. I thought it was something about making money and becoming
No, this
rich.
was a breakup lyrics.
I thought it was about, again, something to do with war, to be honest.
Are you too serious?
Yeah, because
I-
the lyrics are so mediocre.
there was a
ordinary.
tornado, right?
You
So-
don't expect it
Oh my
to
goodness.
mean something.
Well, there's a tornado and it's spinning around and it's getting blown
Hold
in
on.
a way, right?
Hold on, let me get to that. This morning I made the call, the one that ends it all.
It's as if he made
There's
up.
such great
Right.
music in the background. Who bothers
Yeah,
about
it is
the
great
lyrics?
music in the hanging up. I wanted to cry, but damn it, this all.
It's not
This
that
has gone dry.
this is in the league of November Rain. Be honest.
I don't care about November Rain. I'm
Guns
listening
N'
to
Roses,
metal.
November Rain. If you want to compare lyrics like this, you have to look at November Rain.
I'm not
The
gonna
lyrics
listen.
make no
This is
sense.
peanuts compared to it.
I live in diversity.
I don't think.
I believe in
You
diversity.
could interpret it cause it, and you could interpret that call that he just called his producer and said, "I'm not doing the movie.
No,
I
it
no
was not for
for
money,
me."
it was not for fame, not for power.
I
just
said,
no more
"I'm
games."
not doing movie making."
I like that lyric.
What am I
Ravi.
doing?
Come on, people, get your head straightened.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm in the eye of the tornado. Bam! He called up my producer.
What
and
is the
said-
meaning of Eye of Tornado?
Well, it's basically like
The safest or the worst place?
It's the safest place because you're in the center
But
of
you're
the
still
tornado.
in the tornado.
Yeah, so he's in
not
the
safe
tornado
yet.
because he's a fading actor and he
Yes.
just removed his career in one go. Made one call, no career, no acting. Now he's a
The
failed
problem
actor.
is you are talking about the least important thing here. The most important thing
The
is the
guitar
music.
solo.
Yes.
Is the music, the guitar work, the drumming is
The drum,
phenomenal,
yeah.
off the
Drums are
charts.
great
It's of annihilator level, that album that we heard. The music. But lyrics, they just fall down flat on their faces.
This album would be better without lyrics.
I expected better
Yeah,
from you too.
that you said it, you hit the nail on the head yet again. This album would be way, way, way better without lyrics.
Okay, on that note, I really enjoyed this one. This is the best song for me. Tornado of Souls is the best on the album. With that note, we'll take a very short break and get back to the last two songs.
Last part of the album.